This is Hkhs Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the X. We keeping the foot on the what? On the X. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now let's get on to the video. Zion Williamson. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. Let me say it again. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. And for the number 3 of confirmation. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. I told you guys, man. I told you. What was the prerequisite? Remember, what does Zion mean? It means that he can feed a whole village. Let me say it again. What does the name Zion mean? It means he can feed a whole damn village. That man is looking ripped. You see it in the thumbnail, dog. You see it in the background of this video. This man is chiseled. What did I say? What was the prerequisite? All Zion got to do is fall his ass up under the damn gym, get his ass in shape, get his ass in line, be disciplined as fuck, and he would dominate like nobody's business. And what's happening right now? He wasn't even at his best shape, and he had y'all revisit. See, this is a two-pronged attack because Hkhs Sport predicted this. This is why I told you guys I'm the seer of YouTube. I see things happening before they happen. I'm 7 steps ahead of the game. Let me say it again. I'm the seer of YouTube. I see things happening. I'm 7 steps ahead of the game. Sun Tzu, aka R.O.Y. 48 laws of power on that ass, dog. And I told you guys, man, in the prediction king strikes again. In the prediction king strikes again fashion, that if the Zion Williamson stays disciplined and dedicated to his craft, skies is the limit. But what was the second half of the prediction king strikes again? In the prediction king strikes again, that they're going to revisit this rookie of the year. Didn't I say that? Didn't Hkhs Sport say that? I have a library list and a laundry list in my video section that proves in the notes that I said that. Ja Morant, your ass was not guaranteed, because I knew the numbers that Zion Williamson was putting up and the gaudy stats that he was doing, he was going to have to make them revisit, and that's what they're doing. For the first time, the win LeBron nut horses of the world. For the first time, the Kendrick, buck dancing Perkins of the world finally said something relevant. They said, out with LeBron, in with Zion. Let me say it again. Out with LeBron and in with Zion. They realized that Zion's going to take over. That's why they were trying to stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. They were trying to make Zion Williamson go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Because they didn't like the fact that the Zion train was coming and LeBron's run wasn't over. Let me say it again. They didn't like the fact that Zion's train was coming and LeBron's run wasn't over. But you can't stop Zion, man. The name means he can literally feed a whole village. It's a biblical term. It's a city, man. A spiritual city. This man has been given a blessful name. This means he could feed a literal whole village. That's how he operates on the basketball court. Surgery on bodies like, hey, doctor. I remember he pushed Giannis Antetokounmpo. You see how girthy Giannis Antetokounmpo is. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, let me say it again. He pushed Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you see how girthy Giannis Antetokounmpo is. Zion Williamson is a man amongst men. Let me say it again. He's a man amongst men. And that's the next player that Hkhs Sport has put his stamp of approval on. Because remember, I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. Let me say it again. I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. So Hkhs Sport doesn't pick regular. Hkhs Sport is special, so he begets special. Let me say it again. Hkhs Sport is special, so Hkhs Sport begets special. I only root for those that lord over and dominate their opponents, because Hkhs Sport lords over and dominates situations. Let me say it again. I only root for people that lord over and dominate their opponents, because Hkhs Sport lords over and dominates the situation. That's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and cutthroat truth teller fashion. Zion Williamson, I see you, bruh. But in the prediction king strikes again. In the prediction king strikes again. Hkhs Sport denoted this. He told y'all this was going to happen, and he predicted this, and what is manifested. Give me that, my damn props, dog. Hkhs Sport seer mode, bruh. That shit is nothing to play with. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. This is Hkhs Sport. Checking out.